In nightmares I see your face, flickers of light I can't erase. You're the echo in my skin, calling out, pulling me in. Whispers wrapped in velvet lies, you breathe me in, I'm vaporized. Tension rising, sins collide, I'm lost in the neon tide. Spin me in silence, louder than sound. You're in my head, I can't come down. Hearts in a spiral, breaking the ground, dancing through chaos, no way out. Static voices in my mind, every beat is redefined. Electric heat beneath my skin burns me out and pulls me in. Whispers wrapped in velvet lies, you breathe me in, I'm vaporized. Tension rising, sins collide, I'm lost in the neon tide. Spin me in silence, louder than sound. You're in my head, I can't come down. Hearts in a spiral, breaking the ground, dancing through chaos, no way out. You don't speak, but I hear it all. Every glance, another free fall. In the blur, I come undone. You're the dark side of the sun. Spin me in silence, louder than sound. You're in my head, I can't come down. Hearts in a spiral, breaking the ground, caught in your rhythm, no way out. Spin me, spin me, spin me, spin me slow, till I don't know where to go. Spin me, let me drown in your silence, in your sound. Alone up here is my safe space. This is where I put the main safe. I keep my emotions and attachments stashed away in a neat place. The world outside, it screams too loud. Voices echo, a chattering crowd. Not just the people, but whispers within. Schizophrenia's maze, where thoughts begin. My mind's a canvas, both vivid and frayed. Colors of chaos and shadows displayed. I hear the murmurs, they dance and they sway, telling me secrets I can't push away. I'm Lily, the girl who hides in her room, where silence is shelter, a soft, quiet womb. But fate found me cruelly, a thief in the night, stealing my peace with its harsh, glaring light. A poem I wrote, it slipped through the cracks, went viral online, no way to take back. Now cameras flash and the strangers all stare. They want pieces of me, but there's none I can share. My heart's like a vault, locked tight from the start. Each knock at the door tears my haven apart. The voices inside, they don't need a key. They twist through my thoughts, unrelenting, free. I see faces in mirrors that aren't really mine. They shift and they shimmer, distorting the line. Is it me or the illness that speaks through the haze? I'm lost in this fog in a mind-trapping maze. The world calls me genius, a poet, a star, but they don't see the weight of the scars from afar. Each word that I write is a cry from within, a map of my soul where the darkness begins. I'd rather stay hidden where no one can see, where the voices and I can just quietly be. But the spotlight's a hunter, it tracks me with glee. No corner's too dark for its beams to break free. My notebook
book's my anchor, my pen's like a friend. It listens, it holds me when thoughts start to bend. I scribble in rhymes to keep madness at bay, to order the chaos that won't go away. Yet fame is a chain, it binds and it pulls. It fills up my space with its clamor and rules. They want me to smile, to perform, to engage, but I'm trapped in my mind like a bird in a cage. The voices, they argue, they shout and they scheme. They blur out the edges of life's waking dream. I'm introverted, fragile, I shrink from the noise, but the world keeps on calling, ignoring my voice. I dream of a quiet where no one can find the girl with the fractured kaleidoscope mind, where I'm not a spectacle, not a display, just Lily alone with her thoughts gone astray. Still I'll keep on writing my truth in each line, a way to make sense of this heart that's not mine. The fame may not fade and the voices won't cease, but here in my safe space I'll carve out my peace.
Alone up here where the silence is sweet, my emotions, my safe in their haven complete. Though schizophrenia hums and the world's at my door, I'll guard my small spark and I'll write evermore.
The melody of murder is a song in my head. It tells me to do things that I'd usually dread, but it drowns out all reason and dulls the noise of whips cracking, bone snapping sounds of joy. This tune, it's relentless, a shadow's cruel hum. It whispers, it screams till my senses grow numb. A voice in the static, both savior and foe. It pulls me to places I don't want to go. The walls start to shimmer, they ripple and bend. Reality's fragile, it tears at the end. The clock ticks too loudly, its hands twist and sneer. Each second's a warning that danger is near. I see them, the specters with eyes cold as stone. They crowd in my vision, I'm never alone. Their fingers they point and their mouths spit out blame. Each word like a spark that ignites in her flame. My thoughts are a storm, they collide and they break. A whirlwind of fragments, no sense can they make. The world's painted wrong, colors bleed, skies turn black, and logic's a train that's derailed off its track. I'm king of this chaos, or maybe it's slave. My mind builds a castle and digs its own grave. The voices command and I try to obey, but their orders conflict and they lead me astray. Run fast as one shadow, the hunters are close. Stay still hisses another, or you'll wake the ghosts. I'm torn in their tug of war, heart in a vice. Each choice feels like fire, each step feels like ice. The mirror's no friend, it's a trickster, a liar. It shows me a stranger with eyes full of fire. Who's this in my skin? Is it me or a mask? The questions await and I dread what I ask. The streets hum with secrets, the lampposts conspire. Each stranger's a threat, strung with invisible wire. They're watching, they're plotting, their smiles hide a scheme. Or maybe it's nothing, just part of the dream. Yet dreams feel too real when the night's claws dig in. When shadows grow teeth and the air starts to spin. I'm trapped in this maze with no map, no way out. My mind's both a prison and warden, no doubt. The pills, they're supposed to keep monsters at bay, but they dull the whole world, painted lifeless and gray. I miss the sharp edges, the highs that would soar, though they crash me to depths I could never ignore. My family, they try, but their words miss the mark. They can't see the tempest that rages in dark. It's all in your head, they say soft with a sigh, but my head's where the demons and dragons all lie. I'm fighting, I'm inclined to hold to what's true, but truth slips like sand when the voices break through. They scream I'm unworthy, a stain on the earth. They mock every moment, deny all my worth. Yet somewhere a flicker, a spark still remains, a whisper of hope through the howling of chains. It tells me I'm more than this fractured design, that healing's a path I can still hope to find. The doctors, they speak of new treatments, new ways to quiet the choir that sings through my days. With therapy, time, and a will to endure, they say I can find a small piece of what's sure. But sure is hard to grasp when your mind's split in two, when half wants to fight, half wants to undo. Still I'll keep on walking, those shadows pursue. I'll search for the light till I make it come true. The melody of murder, it hums, it won't cease, but I'll learn its rhythm, I'll carve out some peace. For though it may haunt me, I'm more than its prey. I'll sing my own song, find my own kind of day.
Whispers crawl like spiders in my mind. They spin their webs and tangle up the time. I see their shadows dancing on the wall. Do they wake you when the night begins to fall? Do my shadows keep you awake? Do my voices make the silence break? Do they echo when you try to dream? Do my shadows keep you awake? Do my voices make the silence break? Do they echo when you try to dream? Tell me, love, am I tearing at the seams? I see your eyes, they search for something true. But can you hold me when I'm breaking you? These fragments scatter, can you pick them up? Or am I too when the night is rough? Do my shadows keep you awake? Do my voices make the silence break? Do they echo when you try to dream? Tell me, love, am I tearing at the seams? Like red and white, halo burned in cyanide. Tiptoe through the static rain, whispers carving through my brain. Lips like secrets, hands like fate. I pull the pin, detonate. Flicker like a glitch in time, chaos dressed in perfect crime. I wear venom like its lace, smell sharp enough to slice your face. Queen of calm before the break. Watch me bend, I never break. Crown's not heavy when it's mine. Built this throne from silent cries. Come too close, you taste the spark. I bloom best when it's dark. Neon blood, a velvet snare. Say my name if you dare. Rules were made for me to twist. Every scar a power kiss. Eyes that hum like distant storms. Skin that's weathered every form. Breathing deep in loaded air. One step in if you dare. I wear venom like its lace, smile sharp enough to slice your face. Queen of calm before the break. Watch me bend, I never break. Crown's not heavy when it's mine. Built this throne from silent cries. Come too close, you taste the spark. I bloom best when it's dark. Pulse in grayscale, thorns in bloom. I make silence fill the room. No escape once you're inside. I don't run, I twist the tide. I wear venom like its lace, smile sharp enough to slice your face. Watch the silence start to shake. Feel the fear you didn't fake. Crown's through a bard when your eyes betray your sadness. You think I'm here for my own safety, locked away from madness. I'm here so you can get on with your day, your conscience clear. These walls don't keep me safe from you, they bind me out of fear. They stop me doing what I do, free to roam and be a soul unshackled, wild and true, not caged for your decree. You whisper soft, it's for your good, with pity in your gaze, as if my mind's a fractured glass lost in some fevered haze. But I'm no storm to be contained, no chaos to restrain. My thoughts are rivers, fierce and free, not bound by your refrain. You see a spark and call it fire, threat to burn the skies, yet never ask what fuels my heart or see through my disguise. Of steel, they gleam with cold, your gift to keep me sane. But sanity's a chain you forged to ease your own heart's pain. You fear the colors in my soul, the dreams that dance too bright. You dim them all to grayscale hues to fit your sense of right. But who decides what's mad or not, what thoughts should be confined? Your world's a box and I'm the wind, too vast to be defined. You gather round, you cluck and frown, your voice is soft with care. He's lost his way, he's broken down, we'll save him from despair. But I'm not lost, I'm blazing trails where none of you would tread. My mind's a map of stars and voids, not shadows filled with dread. You clutch your pearls, you wring your hands, convinced I've gone astray, yet never see the cage you built is what I must obey. This room, it smells of sterilized, of bleach and faded hope. Each wall a mirror of your fears, each lock a way to cope. You think you're kind to clip my wings to ground my soaring flight, but every bar you place between us steals my inner light. I'm not the one who's lost my friends, it's you who cannot see. The madness lies in fearing what a free soul dares to be. You write your notes, you nod your heads, your pen scratch out my fate. Unstable wrist, the label stick, your verdict seals the gate. But what's unstable in a world that fears a different tune? I sing of suns, you hear of storms, you curse beneath the moon. My laughter's not a sign of break, my vision's not a flaw. They're glimpses of a truth you shun, too vast for you to draw. You stand outside and mourn for me as if I'm some poor wretch, but I'm the one who sees the world, who feels its every stretch. Your sadness is a heavy cloak, it weighs upon my heart. Not for my sake, but for your own, you tear yourself apart. You think you save me from myself, but all you do is blind. A spirit meant to chase the stars, not rot in walls confined. So spare your tears, your furrowed brows, your whispers in the hall. Your fear's the cage, not my own mind. Your doubt's what makes me fall. If I could break these bars apart, I'd show you what I see. A world of wonder, Ryan wild, where souls like mine are free. But you'd still cling to normalcy, your safe and narrow creed, while I'd run barefoot through the stars where only dreamers lead. These walls will hold me for a while, your pity's cold embrace. But no, my mind's already gone, it's found a brighter place. So peer through bars inside your sighs and mourn what you've decreed. But I'm not mad, I'm simply more than what your eyes can read. One day I'll slip these chains of care and dance where none can see. For I was never yours to save, my soul was always free.
I hear mom saying quiet, she might hear you. Newsflash, mama, I can always hear you. You can be next door or halfway around the globe. Whatever you're thinking, I always know. Her name is Lala, fragile as a wisp. A girl with senses sharp as morning's crisp. Each whisper, each glance cuts like a knife. Her heart feels the weight of another's life. The world's too loud, its colors too bright. A cacophony of feelings that blur her sight. She hears the unsaid, the secrets they hide, the fears and the joys that churn deep inside. cafeteria hums a chaotic dim. Laughter and chatter that claw at her skin. She sits in the corner, her eyes cast low, but her mind's a receiver tuned to their show. A boy's heart breaks, though his smile's in place. A girl hides her shame behind a painted face. Light absorbs it, their pain and they cheer. Her soul a mirror for all they hold dear. They call her too fragile, too quick to feel, but they don't understand how wounds heal. She weaves their emotions into threads of light, crafting compassion in the stillness of night. Her tears aren't weakness, though they often follow proof she's alive, answering empathy's call. Each side tremble a sign she's aware of the hearts all around her, their burdens to bear. Her parents tiptoe, afraid to upset, thinking her frail, a porcelain regret. But Lalila's not broken, she's built to perceive, to sense what others can't even believe. She hears the world's pulse, its joy and its ache, each moment a tide that she's destined to take. Yet they keep their distance, unsure what to say, fearing her softness might shatter their way. At night she escapes to a world of her own, where stars whisper secrets in a gentler tone. The moon is her confidant, steady and kind, its glow a soft balm for a turbulent mind. She writes in a journal, her words soft and true, translating the feelings that no one else knew. Her pen is her power, her heart's quiet art, a map of the soul she holds close to her heart. If only they see her not a strange or weak, but a girl with a gift, though it makes her cheek damp with the tears of a world that's too much, a spirit that thrives on the lightest touch. She's not to be feared, not a puzzle to solve, but a soul with a strength that can gently evolve. To know her is simple, just open your mind and see through her eyes, there's a treasure to find. So next time you see her, don't turn away, don't widen the berth, don't fear what to say. Approach with the kindness as soft as her own, and you'll find a heart that's never alone. For Lila, the delicate ears more than you know, her sensitivity's power, radiant glow. She's not just a girl who's too tender, too shy. She's a beacon of a feeling, a star in the sky. I can see when the veil gets thin, a ghostly shimmer where we begin. The air is heavy with whispers near, but your voice cuts sharp through my fear. Can you see me staring with a grin? A fragile mask hides the storm within. The shadows stretch and the silence breaks. Every step forward my courage shakes. I'm scared to cross, will I make it back? Our worlds are drifting way off track. A fragile thread holds a great divide. Do I stay or step to the other side?
I'm scared to cross, will I make it back? Our worlds are drifting way off track. A fragile thread holds the great divide. Do I stay or step to the other side? I'm slightly less alone with all the people in my head. Lily keeps me company when the rest have gone to bed. She whispers soft and gentle with a voice like summer rain, easing all my worries, soothing every hidden pain. There's others too, of course, each with stories they unfold. A tapestry of voices, each one vibrant, fierce and bold. There's Marcus, sharp and cunning, with a wit that cuts like glass. He's quick to solve a puzzle when I'm stuck in life's morass. When logic's what I'm needing, he's the one who takes the lead, plotting paths through chaos with a cool, unyielding creed. No maze too convoluted, no problem too complex. He threads the needle cleanly, dodging life's unending checks. Then Clara comes, the dreamer, with her eyes on distant stars. She paints my world in colors, breaks the chains of mental bars. When I'm trapped in grey routine, she's the spark that lights the flame, spinning tales of wonder, giving hope a living name. Her visions lift me higher, past the drudge of daily strife. She shows me there's a magic in the corners of my life. And don't forget young Toby, with his laughter loud and free. He pulls me back to childhood, to a joy that's wild and glee. When the world feels heavy and the burdens start to stack, Toby's there with silly games to bring the lightness back. He's cartwheels in the morning, he's a prank at noon. A reminder life's a playground, not a cage beneath the moon. Each one's a different fest, like a gem with many sides. They guide me through the tempest when my heart in fear abides. No single soul could weather all the storms that life can bring, but with my crew inside me, I can face near anything. They're not just fractured pieces, not a flaw to be repaired. They're strengths that blend together like a symphony that's shared. When I'm lost in indecision, they convene to set me straight. A council of myself debating paths to navigate. Lily soothes my anxious heart, Marcus plans the way ahead. Clara dreams the future, Toby laughs at what I dread. Together they're my compass, pointing true when I'm adrift. Each voice a different angle, each a unique, precious gift. Some might call it chaos, say my mind's a broken place, but I see it as a chorus harmonizing time and space. No loneliness can linger when my head's a lively hall apart. different kind of show. Empathy's their superpower, understanding every view, from the quiet to the raucous, from the old to what is new. I'm never truly stranded, for my mind's a living map, with guides for every journey, filling every lonely gap. Some days they clash and bicker, like siblings in a spat. But even in their discord, there's a balance to be had. They teach me life's not singular, not one straight, narrow line, but a dance of many voices, intertwining yet divine. I'm richer for their presence, for the choir in my soul. Each note a different color, making broken places whole. So here's to all myselves, the ones who share my inner space. Each one a different lantern, lighting up my human race. I'm slightly less alone with all the people in my head. Lily keeps me company when the rest have gone to bed. And though the world may question, may not grasp this inner art, my many-sided mind is but a mirror